Next
time on Tiddly Winks.
Welcome back. So what I was saying was on Heckler, the guy from Son of the Mask was on it.
Right.
Apparently he's a comedian, and a lot of people, like, you know, there was a lot of comedians and they were talking to hecklers, but he was talking to some people who like critiqued Son of the Mask, and he was like, yeah, man, and like a bunch of people were, but he wouldn't, like, you know,
drop it that it was an awful movie.
Yeah, he wouldn't drop it. He never recognized that Son of the Mask was an abomination.
Like, he never said it was bad. Did he
never
just say it was good?
He was like, yeah, man, why didn't you like my, like, because people were just saying that they didn't like his performance, and he was just like, yeah, man, well, what would you, like, some people went really far, but other people were just saying they didn't like his performance. And I can understand that, because Son of the Mask is an abomination.
But was he like, well, why don't you like my performance?
Yeah.
What would you have done?
And
is that what he said?
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, man, could you do better? And I hate whenever people do that.
Wait a minute, he was like, could you have done better?
Yeah. Like,
that's fucking, that's stupid.
I did like whenever he put that one guy on the stage and was like, let's hear his comedy act, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Okay, it's not the fact that you, fact that you weren't funny, it's just no one could have been funny in that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
but he was the same guy from.
He
was the same guy from Malibu's Most Wanted, and that movie was kind of good. Like from the Malibu, that movie was kind of good.
Like, I freaking hate that idea though, that you can't have an opinion if you can't do.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Like, he's like, well, let's hear your thing. Oh, you can't do a comedy act? No, because I was not trained as a comedian.
But I'm just saying, or like, no, like they can't take, like those two guys that were like, you know, we paid money, so, you know, we'd like to tell you when you're bombing, and that, you know.
Yeah, I paid for this movie. I should be able to tell you whether I think it was terrible or not.
But there were these two people, and they're like, yeah, man, like, you were really bombing, and we were just feeling bad for you, and we wanted to tell you. And you're like, oh, man, really? Oh, and he just got really mad, and he was just like, you know, dude, shut up.
Wait, was this while he was doing a comedy act?
Well, he took him backstage and asked him about it, and they're like, dude, just take the criticism.
Wait, were they like yelling? Were they just yelling that it was a bad movie during his act?
No, they were yelling, they weren't really yelling.
About his act,
Yeah, they weren't yelling about his act, but he took him backstage because they said some things, and they're like, you had some things to say about his comedy? And it's like, yeah. And then they're just telling him, yeah, you were bombing out there, and, you know, some of the jokes that you were bombing on, you didn't stop saying, and you probably should have stopped saying them. And you probably should have went on to a new one. And then just like, you know, some of the points that they made was pretty, you know, I liked it, but a lot of them were just like, dude, grow the fuck up. It's just criticism. Like Carrot Top, I like him. I liked Carrot Top's thing to it.
How did he react to it?
He was just like, he was just saying because people were like criticizing his movie that he was in.
Because he was like, comedians have feelings.
He was like, well, you know, if you feel that way, then just come to one of my comedy routines if you've never been. I bet I'll change your mind. I was like, oh man, Carrot Top.
So I'll try to change your mind.
And then he was just like,
then he immediately went back to.
It's like, okay, thank you for. Wait up! Thank you for being civilized for a couple seconds, Carrot Top. Thank you.
Just for Heckler.
Didn't he used to be like lanky, but now he's just.
Yeah, now he used to be like all lanky and like you know, like a teenager. Smash! Yeah, it's pretty much just like.
Where do I go?
He goes.
Carrot Top confirmed to be the Hulk in Avengers 2. Spread the word.
Where do I go? Also,
if Carrot Top's the Hulk in Avengers 2, I'm not gonna watch it. Not because
he's not Bruce Banner.
He's
not Bruce Banner. Mark Ruffalo is still Bruce Banner, but Carrot Top is painted green.
Oh, I have to talk to that thing.
Because I can't take Carrot Top seriously. Not because he's like.
Because he's Carrot Top.
Yeah, because he's Carrot Top. Because he's supposed to be funny. I don't like when comedians just try to be action.
If I want to be completely honest, I didn't think I would be able to take Robert Downey Jr. seriously when he was Iron Man.
I don't know. He's
good at playing a selfish asshole. He's not playing. He's not acting.
He's not acting.
Yeah, he's not. That is.
He is a rich ass asshole, but he's cool.
It's kind of the thing though, like, because when they like interviewed Stan Lee, it's like it was so amazing because it was like this man was born to play Tony Stark. It's like he really was.
Oh, hello.
Running around the rings, getting all the rings. Running around at the speed of sound. I got places to go and rings to collect. I got a bank deposit that I need to make.
Could you stop
before I lose my rent and...
Like, that could just be a not done.
That could just not be a thing.
Thank you, goodbye.
Oh yeah, these guys who think they're useful but they're not.
Yeah, what do they even do?
They're just here.
I'm guessing they're miners.
I'm gonna buy it.
Are they miners?
Feed me.
As in feed.
Feed me.
One time I got like 50.
If anyone knows what that's from, you win the internet. If you know what that's from.
If you know what that's from, you get some Tiddlywink bucks.
Nick, do you know what that's from?
I know.
Neither do I.
I'll tell you when we.
I'll give you some Tiddlywink. Like, it sounds familiar. I just don't know what it's from.
I'll tell you when it was.
Well, you'll get some Tiddlywink bucks.
Tiddly bucks.
You know what's probably the worst thing about it? It's
Tiddly
probably
bucks.
not even that well known that anyone would even know it. Watch out for the drill dozers.
Yeah.
Oh no, a drill dozer! You motherfucker!
Get nasty with it.
Get nasty with it.
Bitch.
You give me the rice and gravy.
You
shit.
want to see my pussy eating face?
Did we ever tell you about Gilbert's pussy in the face?
What?
So you know Gilbert.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Gilbert.
she like it. Okay, he has a pussy
No.
in the face.
Okay, so he was in our gym class a couple years ago,
And Myasia asked him, "Hey,
Gilbert, show us your pussy eating face, and he went he went just like,
did I tell you about the whenever Tommy went, don't tell."
Oh yeah.
I've told the story on Tiddlywinks before though, so I'm not gonna say it again. Go watch. I forgot what it was on.
go watch all our videos, see.
Yeah. Scrub through every single video.
All of them until you hear the keyword. It was in Super
Even
Mario,
if I'm not in
Super
them.
Mario Bros. 3.
And I most probably won't be.
It was Super Mario Bros. 3.
It was okay in Mario Bros. 3. Why do you gotta do it in the mic?
Is it every single time?
Yeah, and by my face.
Your face is right.
Oh my
now.
god!
Yeah, it smells like death.
It does. Your first smell like death and
I don't know what he eats. I don't know what's festering inside of his intestines, but it's awful.
Everything apparently.
A little bit of everything.
Everything just mixed up in there.
Lemmy winks. You need to crawl through Britney Spears. You don't remember when like freaking Mr. Slave like swallowed the gerbil and like it has to go through his intestines?
You remember when Mr. Slave and
Paris Hilton.
yeah, Paris Hilton had that slut off or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
and like he put a pine cone up his ass.
I thought you were about to say like the biggest part of that episode. He shoves Paris.
Oh yeah,
Hilton
Paris
up.
Hilton up his ass. Yeah.
It's like, what's going on? You must get to the end of the digestive tract before you are reduced to nothing. There's no time to lose, Britney Spears. There's no time to lose.
I remember whenever they
Remember,
made Britney Spears blow her face off too, and it was just like her tongue.
Yeah, it's like
top.
she's just a head. Yeah, and she's really fat too.
Lemmy winks.
Lemmy winks.
I don't know the rest of the song either.
Bass to mouth. And she wanted to do bass to trout.
Made him do basta mouth in her asshole. Nope, that's not true. I did not make her do anything.
I didn't make her do anything. We did bass to trout, which is the same thing as bass to mouth, which is the thing as bass to mouth, but with fish.
Made him stick her tongue in his asshole.
No, that's not what happened. I didn't do anything of the sort.
South Park references.
Who doesn't do South Park references?
Well, my friend
If
Austin.
anybody thinks they're gonna get through those mall doors before I do on Black Friday, they can kiss my big fat vagina, cause I'm bringing the motherfucking pain.
You remember-
Cause I'm bringing the motherfucking pain.
Remember whenever she was like plowing through those people and she was like,
Kiss my big fat vagina. Yeah.
Alright, I'll order the pizzas. What? Like, you mean you haven't even ordered the pizzas yet?
I'm tired of seeing gay
Don't
floppy
worry.
wiener in my face.
Butters, you seem awfully obsessed with wieners. I'm obsessed with wieners. What about the people who make this show? They're the ones who are obsessed with wieners. Butters is the best thing on that show.
and that stupid smile. They put a picture of the stupid smile. That's
Just that stupid smile that he has on all the time.
Well,
I'm Butters.
I don't play World of Warcraft. I play Hello Kitty Adventure.
Butters, go grow some balls, go get World of Warcraft, and live a motherfucking life. Okay,
Join
if you
the
say
online
so.
sensation now.
I'd rather just be playing Hello Kitty Adventures.
You can't be the dwarf, Butters. I am the dwarf.
Freaking Clyde, you need help. Clyde, like Clyde's reading
He's like
Playboy.
reclined back reading the Playboy.
Oh my God, we lost Clyde. Clyde, Clyde Frog.
Oh my god.
Clyde Frog. Don't do it, Eric. Everyone thinks that you are super cool. I know.
Next time on Tiddlywinks.
I know, Peter
next
Pan.
time.